Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. How's it going? I'm going to post this into the Confident Ladies Club. I've been trying this over the last 2 weeks, going live on my personal page instead, because I'm hoping more people can see it. But let's see, I'm going to share this. Share to group. If you're there, say hi. Tell me where you're coming from. We are going to talk about the challenge, day 3 of the challenge. We are going to talk about the weekly blog post. And whatever goodness you guys want to bring. If you're there, say hello. All right. I'm going to have to get good at this tech right now. I'm going to do a multitask. I'm going to look at my personal page and then also the Confident Ladies Club. For those of you who are in there right now watching this in the Confident Ladies Club. If you are, please say hello. If anyone's there. Hi, Jill. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Jill, where are you coming from? I'm interested to hear. So I guess we'll start with a few announcements. This week, we have been doing the Mindset Reset Challenge. Oh, you're in Michigan. Very cool. I have a couple clients in Michigan, actually. Never been to Michigan before. So this week we've been working on the Mindset Reset Challenge. Boy, has it been fun. A lot of you have been participating. We've gotten tons and tons of people checking in the Confident Ladies Club Facebook community. We have a ton of ladies who are signed up for the emails. So those of you who have been getting the emails but haven't been participating in the group, if for some reason you are feeling maybe a little bit uncomfortable posting in the group, because I just had this realization yesterday, actually, at the dinner table. I was talking with my husband and I was saying how many people signed up for the challenge and how many people were posting in the group, and we both had the conversation thinking like, you know what, maybe some people don't feel comfortable posting in the group, or maybe some people don't use Facebook. So if that's you and you still want to participate because you want to win one of the goodies at the end, feel free to send me your work. Just shoot me an email back. The email that you're getting the daily prompts from in the videos, just reply back and send me your question, because I'd love to be able to, include as many people as possible in this. And if you're not feeling comfortable, like, I'd love to push you a little bit out of your comfort zone and encourage you to try posting in the group. But for some people, that's really, really scary. I remember being in this online space coming into it like 2.5 years ago and being so scared to post in a group. Like, what is this whole group thing? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And feeling really afraid to do it. So if that's you, I don't want you to not participate because of that. So I'd rather you, Sue says, okay, hi Kate, loving the challenge, but today's really a thinker. Yes. Yeah, today is. So today's question was, what's one thing that you're going to do this week to get the ball rolling? So this is in terms of what we talked about yesterday. What was that thing that you really wanted to do in 2017, but for some reason, fear, insecurity, or something else really held you back? And I said to you guys, that first thing that comes up, like for me, I could have said, so in 2017, I really wanted to have my book proposal done. I really wanted to write my book. And for me, I kept saying, well, I had a baby, or part of the year I was pregnant. I didn't have time. The baby wasn't sleeping. The baby wasn't napping. The baby was teething. I'm using all of these sort of external excuses as to why I didn't get it done. When writing a book proposal is a lot of work, guys. But as my coach always says, let's say someone said, I'll give you $1 million to get your proposal done next week, we would have it done. We would find a way to have it done. So when I dug deep, and like I said, I was holding myself back from getting the proposal done. But when I dug deep, yesterday because I'm doing this challenge with you guys, all right? I don't want you guys to do it alone. And this is something that I want you to actually repurpose and use maybe every new season of your life. Anytime you feel like you're getting in your own way, pull out this challenge and do it again. It's really gonna help. So yesterday I was at Barnes & Noble, I was working on my proposal, because that was my goal, was to like, you know what, to get this done before the end of 2017. I'm not bringing this into 2018 with me, no way. I'm actually gonna submit to some book agents or literary agents even before 2018 starts. That, I'm saying it out loud, I'm doing this, guys. I found emails last night. So I was at Barnes & Noble yesterday wrapping up my 3rd sample chapter, and I thought to myself, before actually I was wrapping it up, this is what's been holding me back, is that this chapter, this is the one that's like pretty powerful, and this one scares me. This one is really uncomfortable to talk about because it's a little bit new. It's like, I guess it was almost a year and a half ago that this chapter happened, but this one's really uncomfortable for me to talk about. But I know that this chapter is so important and has to be in the book. I can't take it out. Like, I can't not have it in the book. This is like a huge part of the story. So that's what's actually been holding me back, is my fear of what will other people think if I put this chapter in there, especially like friends and family. Like, most of the stuff they know, but like just having it on paper out there in the world, that's really scary. Like, how are people going to react? Are people going to feel offended? Yeah, people might feel offended. People might not like it. But you know what? It's okay, because there's going to be people who need to receive it. So it doesn't matter if other people are offended or don't like it, because that's the whole point of this, right? The whole point of us having our own businesses and us going out there and wanting to do big things in the world. It doesn't matter if other people aren't going to like what we're going to do, because when we speak our truth and when we stay in alignment, the right people will be there, and the right people will get even more out of it, because we're speaking our truth and because we're really just putting it all out there. And then the wrong people who don't want to receive it, that's okay. No, not everyone has to receive it. They will be repelled away, and that's a good thing. All right. Oh, Anushka, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see you. Great to see you. Let me see. So I want to see if anyone in the Confident Ladies Club is commenting or having questions. So today's question for the challenge, let me get back to that. What's the one thing you're going to do this week to get the ball rolling? Well, I wrapped up my 3rd sample chapter. I found some emails for literary agents last night. I just have to like really clean this baby up. And once it's done, I'm going to start submitting. Scary, really scary. But I'm going to do it, and it's going to feel good. Like, why wait till 2018? So what's that thing you've been putting off all year? You really want to get done. I know there's something that you can achieve before the end of 2018. You don't need to wait. You know, we hear this all the time where people are saying, I'll start my diet once the holidays are over, or I'll do this or that once the holidays are over. I'll start exercising. I'll start self-care once the holidays are over. Guys, there's always going to be the thing. The thing will always be there. And life only gets busier. I'm only 32 years old, but I know this. So I can't say, like, once this season slows down, then I'll think about doing X, Y, and Z. My life will only get busier. That's how it is. I know that. Next Monday, yes, Anushka, that always happens. I'll start on Monday. I know I will. No, you're not going to. It's better to say, I'm going to start yesterday. That's what I like to say. So start right now. Like, go and do the thing today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. All right? And I'm saying this because I love and care about you guys. And I don't want to see you put this thing off another year. It's so easy to let that happen. It's so easy. Like, if you look at your goals, like, I actually had other things I wanted to do this year. And you know what? I didn't get it all done. But it's okay. I can't sit there and ridicule myself or feel bad about it. You know, the past is the past. But I'm going to set myself up for 2018 to try to get as many goals accomplished as I can. Okay? and to feel really excited about doing it. So any of you there want to share what you're going to commit to? What's the one thing that you're going to do this week to get the ball rolling? Or actually, what's the one thing you're going to do today? What are you going to do today? Yeah, Sue says 60 plus years and it still hasn't slowed down. Yeah, exactly. I bet it just feels like it gets faster and faster. The days get shorter. Yeah, life does not slow down. Not at all. So I just laugh when people say that, like, once the season, because guys, I'm guilty of it. I used to say it all the time. All the time. Once I'm done with grad school, then I'll have some time to do this, this, and that. Once I'm done with the wedding, then I'll have some time to do this, this, and that. And life only got busier. So now I just anticipate, like, today is the most time I will ever have to work on X, Y, and Z, or to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to get it done today, because I will never have more time than I have today. I am at it all day, setting up the events for my show. Yay! Awesome! You're going to do a live show. Is it on Facebook? Like a Facebook live show? Or is it a podcast? That's really exciting. I know that you were pretty vulnerable yesterday, sharing everything that you shared, and we are proud of you. It's not easy. Not easy at all. So Sue said today I'm going to work on real connections, not just the surface type. That's awesome. Yeah. And yeah, it's a Facebook Live broadcast with guests. That's awesome. I love it. Love, 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 love. Yeah, there's no better time than to start right now. So I'm reading this book, Own the Moment, by Carl Lentz. He's a pastor of Hillsong Church in New York City. And he told I'm reading it, guys. That means I'm listening to it on Audible. Just an FYI. So I'm listening to my book in the car, and he tells a story of a friend who had overdosed many years ago. And he sort of, he was very close with the family, but sort of just drifted apart from the mom. Like, he was very close with the mom, but, years had gone by, and they both just sort of lost touch. But he'd think about her time to time and just wonder, like, I wonder how she's doing. But he'd start to feel guilty, like, I feel like a bad friend. Like, I haven't reached out in so long. Like, I'm not going to reach out today, because then it's just weird. Like, maybe she's going to say, like, well, why didn't you reach out all these years? Why haven't you talked to me? But 5 years after the death of his friend, he just felt this, like, strong urge. Like, I just really need to reach out to her. And this seems weird. Like, this is uncomfortable. Like, maybe I should just pray for her instead. And then he kept coming back and kept thinking, like, I've just got to reach out to her. She may not want to accept this. She may ignore me. She may say again, like, where have you been all these years? Why are you reaching out now? But I don't care. I'm going to just do it. So he sends her a text message and just said something like, I just wanted you to know that I've been thinking about you and praying about you. Your son was an amazing person and had, like, an amazing impact on my life. And I want you to know that. And she writes him back and says, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I've been having a really hard day. Today was today was his birthday. And it's been 5 years since he's been around. And it's been really hard. And I haven't heard from anyone else. No one has called me. No one has texted me. No one even remembers him. And it makes me so happy just to know that someone actually remembered him. So, guys, when you have those things that you want to accomplish, this is just like another story, like a personal type story, but don't wait till tomorrow. If there's, like, again, life is only going to get busier. So if you have those friends you want to reach out to them today. Don't wait till next week. All right? Because you never know. So, just a little story. All right. So, yes, the challenge we chatted about. And now I'm going to post for you guys the blog post for the week. We're going to go through the 5 guys, as you know, I'm not the best multitasker. And that's the one thing that actually I challenged you on the first day was multitasking is not good. Multitasking actually ends up taking more time and you make careless mistakes. But there are things that you can multitask. I always say this. So washing the dishes and listening to a webinar, driving in the car and listening to Audible, nursing the baby and having my connection call. These are all things that you can multitask. Catching up with the best friend while you're folding laundry. Try to find things like that in your life that you can sort of group together so that you have more time to free up in other areas where you actually shouldn't be multitasking. All right, so we're going to talk about 5 different ways to get into a CEO mindset today. This is part 5 already of our 6-part series. Don't know where the time's been going. But today, number 1 is the next thing. Multitasking is dangerous for me unless it's mindless stuff. Exactly. Sue, I'm the same way. As you could see, as I'm trying to post this and talk, I'm not good at multitasking at all. And that's why actually when I have my client calls, my coaching calls, I also, hi Anna, good morning. Great to see you. Yay. I like to be on video because I get way too distracted, guys. If I'm on the phone, it's easy to just look around and no, I really prefer doing all my client calls via video because it helps you just sort of like stay in the moment. It's so, so important. So number 1, the next thing isn't going to be what brings you success. What brings you success is what's already inside, okay? So we all are guilty of this. Guys, all these different tips that I've been giving you, these 30 keys to unlock success in your business, these are all things that I definitely struggle with or I have struggled with. So the next thing isn't going to bring you success. It's so easy in business to think, once I get to that next thing, like we were just talking about, well, I'll have more time. Or once I buy that next thing for my business, like once I buy that microphone, then my podcast will be amazing. Once I get that special light for my recording, then I'll do the videos. Then my videos will blow up or, you know, people will start liking them better. No, stop chasing those next things. Everything's already inside, all right? Everything you need to succeed is already there. And I've done this. I've bought all the things. I've done all the courses, done all the programs. And what it comes down to is just perseverance, determination, and putting your message out there with love. And whatever it is that you do, putting it out there with love. And being present, being visible, showing up. That's all you have to do, all right? You don't need all the things. So that's like the simple one for today. Number 2, start before you're ready. This actually really goes along nicely with today's question for you guys in the challenge. Start before you're ready. So you're never going to be more ready. Never. If I waited till I was ready to do all the things, I would still be waiting. I'd still be sitting in my 9-to-5 office, waiting, twiddling my thumbs, being bored, feeling unfulfilled, feeling undervalued and unappreciated. You're never going to be ready. Today is the day that you will be the most ready. All right, you've got to go out there. The only thing that's going to make you ready is just practice. And also, failing. I don't think that failure actually exists, but I think it's an important piece of your journey. If you don't try, if you don't take that risk, you've already failed. If you go out there and you fail or you mess up and make mistakes, you've actually won because you've actually done something and you've gotten something from it and you've learned a lesson. So you've actually won. When you go out there and you fail, you win. The only way to actually fail is just to sit there and be stuck and not do anything at all. So, start before you're ready, guys, all right? I am starting so many things before I'm ready. I started being a mom before I was ready, guys. That's one of the things I'm talking about in my book. It's a little bit scary, all right? I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it, but you know what? I'm doing it. Starting the business, I'm doing it. For maybe some of the men, because this is on my personal page, maybe getting engaged or getting married. You know what? That's scary, right? To ask the question. I know my husband was definitely afraid to ask that question. If he's watching this, I don't know if you guys saw, I did an Instagram story last night. I was sitting on the couch, texting some friends, and I heard my husband in the kitchen, and I heard me talking. What is he doing? He was listening to he was watching my Instagram stories. So funny. So I did an Instagram story and I was like, my husband's creeping on me. And then I see him poke his head in and he's like, are you creeping on me? Creeping on you? And I did another story on that because it was just funny. But yeah, there's never going to be the perfect time, okay? Just start today. Take that vacation, do that thing you've been wanting to do, go and do it. Yes, Rebecca says, hi, Rebecca, start before you're ready. Scary, but so good. Yeah, you are never going to be more ready than today. Guys, my phone battery, it's like it was fully charged and now it just went on low power mode at 20%. All right, number 3, let's say for today. There's no secret formula, magic pill, or roadmap to success. Entrepreneurship is not a one-size-fits-all. So, just because something worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Just because something worked for you doesn't mean it's going to work for me. And I think that it's very easy to look around and compare and see how one person's story worked for them. We try that, and why is it not working for us? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that that's their story, and that's what worked for them. And their personality, wherever they are in life, their resources, like that's what made that work for them. But for you, it's going to be different. Like our stories might be similar, and some things that, let's say, worked for my coach might work for me. Some things that work for me might work for my clients, but it's not a guarantee. And that's why it's really important to be in tune with who you are and to really know, like to just really know yourself. Writing your own story is scary. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, I have a client right now who is like physically writing down her story, and it's hard. It's not an easy thing. And yeah, writing and taking your own path and writing your own story that way is very scary, because it feels safe, right? If we have this like formula or all these steps or this roadmap, we can open up and say, all right, this worked for them, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do steps 1, 2, and 3. And when they did 1, 2, and 3, they got this result. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope it's gonna work for me. But it doesn't work that way because we're all different, okay? And that's why I don't like to tell people, if I teach you this, it's going to work, because there's no guarantee. And that's why I want my clients to really dig in and to really get in touch with what feels right and what feels wrong. So I've shared with you guys many times, this is the first challenge I've ever hosted. Now I've had my business for over 2 years. When I got into this online space and started learning about online entrepreneurship about almost 3 years ago, people would say all the time, if you want to get clients, you want to succeed, you got to do a challenge. You got to do challenges and you got to do webinars. For some reason, challenges and webinars just did not feel right to me. And I said, I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going to do it. And then people would say, like, no, you got to do them. You want to succeed, go do the challenges, go do the webinars. Like, this is the thing. This is what's going to get you clients. And the other thing was also Facebook ads. Those were the 3 things that I was like, nope, not doing them. I don't care what other people think. I don't care what they say, but I'm not doing them. So I didn't do them my first year in business. No Facebook ads, no challenges, no webinars. And guys, I did fine. I did very well for myself. If you've read my blog post, you can go and you can hear about that. I'm not going to share it again today, but I did very well my first year in business, okay? Without all the things. Second year in business, the same thing. I've done great. And guys, I'm just starting. And I did actually, I will tell you guys, after I had the baby, I decided, like, I've done all organic visibility. That's how I grow in my business. Just showing up every single day, creating free content, repurposing free content, having blog posts out there, all kinds of stuff. I don't have SEO on my site, nothing. Everything is just from putting free content out there, showing up consistently every single day, multiple times a day too. All right, but you can put things on auto post too. But then having the baby, I realized I can't show up all the time like this. So I'm gonna start Facebook ads. So I have started Facebook ads. I started them, I think it's August or September. They're doing all right. They're doing pretty good. But I'm not putting all of my eggs in that basket. I'm still doing my organic visibility because that feels good for me. So year 2 of business, I've done a couple things out of my comfort zone. Actually, I've done all 3. So somebody asked me to do a joint webinar with them, like they invited me onto their webinar. So I did that. And then I started Facebook ads. And then guys, I'm ending December, the last month of the year, with a challenge. And I didn't do these things because I felt peer pressured into them. And I always used to say, like, this is why I show up late to the party. And it's not because I feel like pressured, like I have to go to the party, but it's because I decide down the road that, you know what, maybe that is for me. Maybe I will try it. So I said, you know what, why don't I try a challenge? Let's just try it. Let's just see how it goes. And you know what? I actually really like it. At first I was a little resistant. Like, I don't know about this. I think it will be good for my clients. I think it will be good for my tribe. But I'm really not sure still how I feel about this. I even told my coach that before I launched the challenge. I'm not sure if this really feels right. But part of me, something in me is telling me I got to do this. Not because of pressure from other people, because trust me, no one tells me anymore you should do a challenge because they know I wasn't into challenges. But deep down, something told me I need to do this. I want to do this. And it's not because I have to do it, it's because I can do it. I have a choice to do it, so I'm going to do it. So I did it, and guys, this feels amazing. This is so much fun. It's been great. It's really been a ton of fun. So again, there's no secret formula, no magic pill, and I got to get through this quick because my battery's going to die. This one's a good one too. I want to dive deep into this. Number 4, mindset is everything. All right, mindset dictates 90% of your life and business. All right, let's say I have an appointment. All right, and I go to an appointment and they get the date mixed up, the doctor's office, and the person who's in the hour, let's say like the hour wow mindset. It's sort of fun to say it that way. The owl mindset, like, everything happens to me. Why me? Person that's in that mindset is going to be like, gosh, you know, I took the time to go to this doctor's appointment and this and that, and they canceled on me and blah, blah, blah. The person with the wow mindset is going to be like, yes, you know what? This really, it sort of stinks that I have to now like go and reschedule and come back again. But you know what? I have like a whole extra hour to myself today. Now I can read, now I can do this and that. And even like Monday, I had a doctor's appointment, and at first I was a little annoyed because the computer systems were down and it was taking a really long time, and it should have been a 15-minute appointment, and I was there for like 2.5 hours. But I said, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna just do some things, and I'm just gonna like keep myself in a good mindset, because if I sit here and I complain and I get grumpy about it, like what's that gonna do? It's not gonna fix anything. It's not gonna make the wait time go any faster. So mindset's everything, guys. I could have really allowed that to like dictate the rest of my day and have a crappy day because of it. But I decided, no, I'm not. I'm going to just sit here and just take my time going through this and that. I got on my group coaching call. Rebecca says, I love this, doing it on your terms, not because of pressure, because everyone's doing it, but just hearing you say this takes so much pressure off. Thank you. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Go and practice that today. And make sure you go and read the rest of this blog post, because there's extra stuff in it that like I'm not even talking about right now. But yes, I'm so happy to hear that. So let's see what number 5 was. Again, this is another good one, and my battery's gonna die soon, guys. All right, consistency and plus visibility equals a profitable business. All right, This one's easy, all right? I'm going to let you go read the rest of the blog post, but be consistent, show up every day, be visible, show up every day, and you'll have a profitable business. The other part of that equation is time. So I should have said consistency, visibility, plus time equals a profitable business. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. I love you guys. Make sure that if you're in the challenge, keep participating. And again, one person's going to win a 3-month membership to my Inner Circle Business Incubator, which is so exciting. More people are going to win workbook bundles, and then a couple people are going to win some snail mail things. Love you guys. Thank you for showing up today. Have a great Wednesday.